Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go. The ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. One of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. Up that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass, and he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Missouri. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The shotgun running play call. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure, looking to scramble. He just kept going backwards. Don't know what he was thinking there, but that is a massive loss.
The last time I saw a play like this, my kids were 5 years old playing flag football, and all the parents were yelling at little Johnny like, no, the end zone's the other direction. Where's he going?
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. The corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on 1st down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a 1st down.
Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Grab near the sticks, it's Montgomery. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot him at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Let's it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Designed quarterback run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run. To go, this play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up now.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball near the 35.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The whole goal of this series was to reestablish field position. They get the ball backed up, and now they've gotten a few first downs in a row. This is a really good job, and now you can transition as an offense into thinking to yourself, this is not just about field position. Now it's about getting points.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The shotgun run call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. Mizzou's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be a...
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Simmons. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Can he get there on the ground? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Miller. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
And you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. And now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Look out. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. 30. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target with a throw, incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Grab near the sticks, it's Terry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, he throws it back. The pressure's on. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's enough for a first down, but there's a marker on the field. Is that going to come back? And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This is exactly the risk you run when you're trying to be too aggressive down in the fourth quarter, forcing the football down the field. What an incredible job defensively stepping in front of this one and taking it back, and now a two-possession lead. Looks like this one's going to close it out.
The offense will line up to go for two. If they make it, it's a three-possession game. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
I love this call going for 2 points. The opposition is stunned after the interception return for a touchdown. You put their defense on the field, they are reeling, and you steal another 2 points.
Bringing it out, it's Miller. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
All right, it's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Mizzou. Score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught on the shovel pass. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
In order for a play like this to be successful, you need two things to happen. The defense has to get upfield in their rush lanes and really spread out. And then the linebackers have to gain depth in their pass defense. If those two things don't happen, these plays don't work. Well, neither of them did, and guess what? It didn't work.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Leaning on the run game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs. It's Hardy. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
2nd down play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.